Welcome to Kids Live!
いつも元気なエミリーと笑顔が素敵なリナディが今日も一緒にみんなとキッズライブやっていくよ。
Yeah, so today we have super energetic Emily and super smiling Trinity. We are going to do Kids Live with you!
みんな元気だった？
How are you doing?
そして新年度おめでとう。
Yeah, so happy school new year! Congratulations!
ね、おめでとう。で、新しく保育園や幼稚園ね、小学校に行き始める子いるかな？
So maybe some of you are going to new preschool, kindergarten, or elementary school?
おめでとう。
Congratulations!
ウキウキするシーズンだね。
It's exciting!
みんなは新しい学年やクラスで頑張りたいことってある？
So do you have anything you want to challenge in your new school year?
どんなこと頑張りたい？
What do you want to try?
いいね。
Oh, that's a great
素晴ら
idea!
しい。
Awesome!
リナティはさ、どんなこと頑張りたい？
What do I want to challenge? I want to make some new friends.
お友達を作りたいんだって素晴らしいね、本当に。
How about you, Emily?
エミリーはもっとね、英語をね、頑張るよ。
Oh, so she wants to challenge herself with English.
いいね。
Good.
お、今日もお友達からお便りが届いてるよ。
We have a letter from our friends today too.
早速見ていこう。
Let's take a look.
せーの、ぐるぐるぐるぐるポーン。うわー、みんなの楽しんでる姿見ると嬉しいね。
Yeah, so it makes us really happy to see you enjoying and having lots of fun.
どうもありがとう。
Thank you so much.
みんなもお家や会場でライハースキッズを楽しんでる写真や動画があったらぜひ私たちに送ってね。
If you have any pictures or videos of you enjoying Lifehouse Kids in person or at your house, please send it all to us.
それじゃあ早速楽しみにしてたライハースキッズオンラインの時間に入っていくよ。
So now let's go into the time we've been waiting for, Lifehouse Kids Online.
じゃあ一緒にカウントダウンしていこう。
Let's count down.
せーの、3、2、1、GO!
Welcome to Lifehouse Kids Online.
Lifehouse Kids Online ようこそ。
Let's stand up.
みんな立ち上がって。
Let's stretch.
体をストレッチ
And
して
let's get ready to worship together.
賛美をする準備をしていこう。
Let's go.
起きて今癒してUnderneath you we seek Let your healing come That resurrection power is here, is here. Bring dry bones back to life. Right here, right here. Oh, death, where is your sting? Not here, not here. Our Jesus conquered all.
Today's Bible verse comes from Luke 22, verse 19 to 20.
今日の聖書箇所はルカ22の19から20。
Then he took some bread and thanked God for it. He broke off some pieces, gave them to the apostles, and said, "This is my body that I'm giving for you. Eat this to remember me." In the same way, after supper, Jesus took the cup of wine and said, "This wine represents the new agreement from God to his people. It will begin when my blood is poured out for you."
次にパンを取り、神に感謝してからそれをちぎり、弟子たち一人一人に分け与えながら言われました。これはあなた方に与える私の体です。私の記念としてこれを食べなさい。食事の後、杯を弟子たちに渡して言われました。この杯は神があなた方を救ってくださるという新しい契約を保証するものです。つまりあなた方の魂を買い戻すために私が流す血を表します。
Let's pray together.
一緒に祈ろう。
Jesus, thank you for all that you have done for me.
イエス、あなたがしてくれたすべてのことをありがとう。
Would you speak to me today?
今日も語って。
In Jesus' name,
イエスの名によって祈るよ。
Amen.
Hi, Felix here.
ハロー、サチーだよ。
Today's story is about a special dinner.
今日は特別なディナーについての話だよ。
And it was the last supper that Jesus and his disciples shared together.
そのディナーっていうのはイエスが最後に弟子たちと食べた特別な夕食だった。
What kind of things did Jesus say to his disciples at the table?
イエスは食事のところで弟子たちにどんなことを伝えたと思う？
Let's watch the box people together and let's find out.
ボックスピーポー一緒に見て答えを探していこう。
Jesus and his disciples ate the Passover meal together. He took a cup of wine and some bread and said, "This symbolizes a new deal between God and people. My spilt blood and broken body will make even the worst sinner a friend of God." Then Jesus said, "One of you will betray me tonight." Everyone was shocked, asking around the table, "Who could it be?" Then Jesus turned to Judas and said, "Go and do what Satan has put in your heart." Then Judas left the table. The other disciples promised to never leave, no matter what. But Jesus told them this very night that they would all desert him. "Never," they replied. Jesus took his disciples into the garden and began to pray. But the disciples all fell asleep. Jesus continued praying by himself in agony, even sweating drops of blood, as he wrestled with what was about to come. Suddenly, Judas arrived with a small army of temple guards and others. He kissed Jesus to identify him as the one to arrest. Jesus asked, "Who are you looking for?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "I am he." When he said this, they all fell backwards. Peter drew his sword, ready to fight, as he cut off the ear of one of the men. Jesus reached out and healed the man's ear, telling Peter, "Enough." Judas regretted what he had done for 30 pieces of silver. The disciples all fled as they arrested Jesus and took him away.
Wow! So at the table, Jesus taught that bread represents his body that will be broken on the cross.
わー、イエスは食事の席でパンを取って、これはあなたのために砕かれる私の体だっていうふうに言った。
And he also taught that wine represents his blood that would be shed as a sacrifice for us.
そしてワインを取って、これはあなたたちのために流される私の血だっていうふうに伝えた。
And Jesus also told his disciples to always remember what he has done for us on the cross and to always be thankful.
そしてイエスは弟子たちにいつもイエスが十字架でしたことを覚えて感謝するようにっていうふうに伝えたんだ。
Today, we can remember Jesus' death and be thankful when we take communion at church or share food with our friends and family.
私たちも今日教会で生産式をするときや家族や友達と食べ物を分け合うときにイエスの死を思い出して感謝して食べることができるよ。
And did you know we can also pray and receive forgiveness and healing?
しかもその時に許しと癒しも一緒に祈って受け取ることができるんだ。
So let's pray like this before eating and drinking.
だから食べ物と飲み物を用意してこんな風に祈ってみて。
Let's pray.
一緒に祈ろう。
Dear Jesus, thank you so much for what you did for me on the cross.
イエス、あなたが私のために十字架でしてくれたことを本当にありがとう。
Today, I receive your forgiveness and healing.
今日あなたの許しとそして癒しを受け取るよ。
Thank you so much.
イエスありがと
In Jesus' name,
う。イエスの名前で。
everybody said,
で
Amen. Let's talk with people at home.
お家の人と話してみよ
When and with who do you want to have communion?
う。みんなはいつ誰と生産式をやってみたいかな。
I want to have some snacks and juice with my church friends and be thankful to Jesus.
私は教会の友達とおやつとジュースを用意して一緒に生産式をしてイエスに感謝していきたいな。
And how about you?
みんなはどうかな。
For today's activity, let's make the Last Supper of Jesus and his disciples.
今日のアクティビティはイエスと弟子たちの最後の晩餐のシーンを作っていくよ。
Take a piece of craft paper, fold it in half, and then cut 2 slits over here like that, and then pop out the middle to make a table.
まず最初に色画用紙を半分に折って2箇所に切り込みを入れて切り込んだ部分を内側に折ってテーブルを作っていくよ。
Cut out the top in a wavy shape, and then draw on Jesus' face and body in the middle and his disciples next to him.
画用紙の上を波形に切っていってテーブルの真ん中にはイエス、その横には12人の弟子たちの顔と体を描いていくよ。
Then color in their clothes, draw on some faces, and draw some food on the table, and ta-da!
顔や体に色付けをしてそしてテーブルには夕食を描いたら完成。
And let's remember what Jesus did for us on the cross and always be thankful.
イエスが十字架でしてくれたことを覚えていつも感謝していこうね。
Why don't you try and make this at home, and we'll see you next week.
ぜひお家で作ってみてね。そしたらまた来週。
Bye-bye! Thank you so much for watching today.
動画を見てくれてありがと
We hope that you enjoyed it.
う。楽しんでくれたかな？
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on TikTok so that you won't miss any of our amazing content.
YouTube チャンネルを登録したり TikTok をフォローしたりして他の素晴らしいコンテンツを見逃さないようにしてね。
And we would love to invite you to join us for our Lifehouse Kids Zoom every Sunday.
そして毎週日曜日にはライフハウスキッズズームパーティーをやっていてそこにみんなを招待したいよ。
For more information and to sign up, check the description below.
詳細を知りたい人は下の概要欄をチェックしてね。
We'll see you in the next video.
また次の動画で会おうね。
Bye bye!